All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is post time. The Sprint Car Spring Classic here at SSP. Again, thank you all so very much for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed a nice racing program. 8 laps of distance. Again, all cars will qualify. The first of 3 8-lap qualifiers in the 358 division. Heat 2, let's begin pre-staging, please. Chalk line down between 3 and 4. That is the starting zone. If Flagger likes what he sees, we'll drop the green and we'll be underway. Here they come. Three wide battle down into turn number 1. Wow. 3 wide as they work out of the corner and down the back straightaway. Ryan Wilson will grab the early lead over Rodney Westhafer into the turn. Then Brian Alleman next in line, lap number 1. 3-car battle for third spot. Here comes the 18 of Niall Burks into the turn. Whoa, look out. Niall goes around and takes along with him J.B. Cunningham. Caution lights are already on. Lap number 1 in the record book. We're ready. Charging into the turn, Ryan Wilson has the lead. Brian Alleman on the inside with the number 50, trying to gain some ground down the back straightaway. Ryan Wilson maintaining a comfortable lead as they work out of turn number 4. Wilson 1, Westhafer 2, Alleman 3, the 94 of Teddy Thomas is 4th. Thomas with a big move down low inside, using that wet tacky clay on the bottom of 1 and 2. He'll pick up 3rd. Ryan Wilson with a comfortable lead over Westhafer. Teddy Thomas, Brian Alleman. Yellow is out, turn 4. Leah Starner is in trouble. Charging into the turn, Ryan Wilson maintaining the lead. Down the back, Rodney Westhafer running in the number 2 spot, following them Teddy Thomas. Then Brian Alleman, then the 7C of J.B. Cunningham, working out of the corner for the halfway signal. Cunningham in the 7B making the move. Cunningham now second, going by Alleman. Then Fletcher, then Leah Starner down the back straightaway. Ryan Wilson continuing to extend that lead as they head out of the turn. Working through the corner, Ryan Wilson extending that lead down the back straightaway. Wilson and Westhafer running 1 and 2. Teddy Thomas and Cunningham, 2-lap signal. Working down the back straightaway, Ryan Wilson making it look easy right now as they work into the turn. Here comes the field for the white flag, 1 lap to go. Wilson leading the way. Westhafer running in the number 2 spot. Thomas is 3rd. Cunningham is 4th. Alleman is 5th. Checkered flag will be waving. Heat 1, Ryan Wilson taking home the victory. Westhafer will be 2nd. Thomas 3rd. Cunningham 4th. And Alleman gets 5th. We'll line them up heads up the way they finished the 3 heats and then have the winner of Heat 1 pull the inversion of 1, 3, 6, or 9. We're ready to go. Three wide down the front straightaway. 3 wide. Chandler Leiby was in the middle of that battle. We got a battle for the lead down the back straightaway. Esch and Kissinger into the corner. Ryan Kissinger on the high side, Esch on the low side, out of the turn. Kevin Nouse running in the number 3 spot as they work into the turn. Chris Esch down the bottom, heading out of the corner, wheel-to-wheel battle for the lead down the back straightaway. Kissinger maintaining the lead, Esch putting on the pressure, wheel-to-wheel combat. Esch will tuck in behind for the race down the straightaway, dive to the bottom in the corner again. Esch battling down the back with Kissinger, great battle. Then Kevin Nouse, Tyler Ross next in line, then Jacob Allen. Off the turn, Kissinger still leading. Kissinger out of the corner down the back straightaway, battling hard for the number 1 spot along with Chris Esch, the veteran. Chris, of course, has a number of 410 victories at this speedway. He'll dive to the inside again out of the corner and grab the lead. Chris Esch, the new leader, heading into the turn. Chris Esch maintaining the lead. Here comes Kevin Naus. Naus to the inside, battling Kissinger down the front. Kissinger on the outside, Naus on the bottom, right behind them. Tyler Ross down the back straightaway. Kevin Naus and Tyler Ross working into the corner. Both of them top 5 finishers Friday night at Williams Grove Speedway. 3-car battle now developing for the number 2 spot. And Kevin Naus will take it as he works out of the corner down the back. Kevin Naus now second. Kissinger, the early leader, back to third. White flag, 1 to go. Chris Esch leading the way. Kevin Naus in second. Kissinger running in third. Jacob Allen putting the move on Tyler Ross, getting the spot. Checkered flag will be waving heat number 2. Chris Esch will take home the victory. Now second, Kissinger third, Jacob Allen and Tyler Ross. Heat race number 3, the final qualifier for the 358s. Moving to the starting line as we get ready to send them away for the 3rd time tonight. Into the turn, 3 wide. On the outside is Austin Hogue down the back straightaway. Also up there is Eric Tomasek in the 13. Meanwhile, Dale Hammaker leading the way out of the corner. Former modified racer at the Penn National Speedway. Former modified racer at this speedway. Meanwhile, Austin Hogue on the bottom. Hogue battling Hammaker down the bank straightaway. Here comes Tomasek in the 13, closing quickly. Tomasek moving in on the lead duo. A 3-car battle for the lead. Jay Galloway battling Ryan Greth into the turn. Austin Hogue on the inside lane. He'll take the lead. Here comes Hammaker right back at Austin Hogue as they work into the corner. Hogue and Hammaker swap the spots. Hogue the new leader. Hammaker second. Here comes Tomasek working on the outside lane. Eric Tomasek down the back straightaway on the outside, picking up a spot on Hammaker. Dale Hammaker, the early leader, now back to third. Down the front, Austin Hogue's got the lead. The Livingston Lawn Care number 52. He's on the bottom. Here comes Tomasek on the top. Hammaker running in third. Then we've got Ryan Greth, Jay Galloway next in line. Then the 17 of Nicky Young. The 47 of Michael Hamer. Tomasek getting closer. Hogue changes lanes. Austin Hogue now going from the bottom to the top lane. Hogue changing lanes, maybe signaled by his crew. I don't know. He moved up. Tomasek was a-coming on the outside, and Hogue blocked him off. 2-lap signal on the field as they work their way down the back straightaway. Austin Hogue looking strong. Tomasek still running second. Hammaker running in third. White flag waving. 1 lap to go down the front. Nicky Young in trouble slowing over there in 3 and 4. Yellow is on.
I hope so. It sounded good when I was out.
Nicky Young in the 17 having problems. Rolling to a stop. Looks like a left rear tire down. Bringing out a yellow as the leaders were approaching with 1 lap remaining. Here they come. Back to green. Austin Hogue uses the bottom this time. Down the back straightaway. Ryan Greth trying the outside on Hammaker as they work their way down the backstretch. Checkered flag waving this time. Heat 3. Austin Hogue will take home the win. Runner-up will be Thomas Eck. Third is Hammaker. Run Ryan Greth and Jay Galloway. Brent Marks with 2. We're ready. Heat number 1, 410 sprint cars coming at ya. Motoring into the turn, Logan Schuchart and Ryan Wilson battle for the lead, heading out of the corner and down the backstretch. Side-by-side action as they work their way into turn 3. Wilson on the bottom and Schuchart on the outside. Logan will lead lap number 1. Mark Smith running in third. Following him is Alan Crimes. Into the corner, Adam Wilt next in line. Then Mike Bettinger down the back. Mark Smith battling with Ryan Wilson. He'll pick up the number 2 spot. Wilson dropping back off the lead pace now as Logan Schuchart will set the pace. Smith, Wilson, then Alan Crimes, Adam Wilt into the turn. Billy Dietrich, then Mike Bettinger, Glendon Forsyth, and the 2A of Todd Allen. Way out in front right now is Logan Schuchart. Your Source Auto, Rich Vogel, Pole Buildings, number 1S, the Shark, Logan Schuchart, down the back straightaway. Adam Wilt now battling with Ryan Wilson. Wilson starting in the second position, dropping back through the field now as Adam Wilt battles Ryan Wilson. Wilson ran and won his 358 heat, now having problems here in the 410. 10 lap qualifiers for the 410s. Logan Schuchart will take the halfway signal this time by. Schuchart, Mark Smith, Alan Crimes, then Adam Wilt, Billy Dietrich moving by Ryan Wilson. Billy Dietrich now up into 5th. Ryan Wilson, the last qualifying position, in 6th. Logan Schuchart making it look easy. Feature winner last year in 410 racing at the Williams Grove Speedway. His first year of 410 racing. Logan about to hit some lap traffic here in heat number 1. Mark Smith will soon be pressured by Alan Crimes. Then Adam Wilt. Billy Dietrich. Whoa, Billy Dietrich lancing off the rail. In trouble down in turn number 1. He's trying to save it, but I don't think the car's working. 2 lap signal for Logan Schuchart. Dietrich is slowing on the back. Yellow is on. Remaining 2 laps. 8 complete. Mark Smith trying the bottom lane. Looks like Dietrich is definitely having problems. He's going to go to the pit area. Down the back straightaway, Logan Schuchart's got the lead. Heading into the corner, white flag, 1 lap to go. Logan Schuchart leading the way. Mark Smith running in the number 2 spot. Following him in 3rd is Alan Crimes. 4th spot down the back, Adam Wilt. Final lap of heat race number 1. Checkered flag will be falling. Logan Schuchart is the winner. Smith, Crimes, Wilt, Wilson, and Forsyth. NASCAR Sprint Cup Series competing last evening, so that opened up tonight. Even though they were all the way down in Texas, that allowed Tony time to travel. Of course, he is the owner of the legendary Eldora Speedway in Ohio. So Tony, of course, knows all about sprint car racing and still loves to do it. We're ready. Caution lights are out.
Okay, drivers, caution lights are out. Lights are out.
8 cars, 10 laps, 6 qualify for the feature. Rest go to the consolation. Heat race number 2 for the 410 sprint cars in the Sprint Car Spring Classic here at SSP. Charging into the turn. We've got the 69 of Ryan Smith leading the way. Danny Dietrich in the 56 to the outside, moving around. Billy Pouch Jr. Tony Stewart on the inside lane, working the bottom. Trying to move by Lance DeWeese, no dice down the front stretch. Dietrich in the 48, battling Tony Stewart into the corner. Danny Dietrich and Tony Stewart can't get him down the back straightaway. Stewart third, Dietrich fourth, Donnie Kreitz is in fifth, then Billy Pouch Jr. Up front, Ryan Smith leading the way. Ryan in his second season of 410 sprint car racing, teamed up with Donnie Kreitz. This year expanding his horizons, running the Kreitz car Friday nights at Williams Grove, picking up another ride for Saturday nights at Lincoln. Down the back straightaway now, we've got Ryan Smith leading the way. Running in the number 2 spot, trying to catch him, Lance DeWeese, followed by Tony Stewart. Then Danny Dietrich and Donnie Kreitz. Final qualifying spot is a battle, Billy Pouch Jr. and Hunter Magnuson. Lance DeWeese is definitely closing the gap on the leader, Ryan Smith. Lance DeWeese out of Fayetteville down the back straightaway. Lance DeWeese into the turn, chasing after Ryan Smith. Ryan, the youngster, and the veteran of DeWeese down the front. They may reach lap traffic before this is over, and here comes Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart closing on DeWeese, DeWeese closing on Ryan Smith. Top 3 getting closer and closer as they work out of turn number 4. Lap traffic coming up for the leader down the back straightaway. Ryan Smith lead is evaporating. Whoa, the lap car right in front of the leader. DeWeese and Tony Stewart now right there with him down the front. Smith caught behind the lap car. 3 wide now with DeWeese. Tony Stewart right there as well. Down the back straightaway, Smith maintaining the lead. DeWeese in second, Stewart is in third. Here comes Danny Dietrich. White flag this time off the corner for Ryan Smith. 1 lap to go. Second spot is still Lance DeWeese. Third is Tony Stewart. Fourth spot is Dietrich, who spins. Dietrich spins in turn 1. Yellow is on. And his boss a couple of spots behind him. Here they come. Smith, DeWeese, Stewart on the restart. Here comes Donnie heading out of the turn and down the back straightaway. Final lap, heat race number 2. Checkered flag will be waving. Ryan Smith will take the win over Lance DeWeese. Tony Stewart edging Donnie Kreitz at the wire, and Dietrich edging Billy Pouch Jr. Race invading from the Buckeye State here tonight again in central Pennsylvania. We're ready to go. Cole Duncan up front, ready to bring him to the green. Into the turn, the 14 of Gerard McIntyre will grab the lead down the back straightaway. Here comes Brent Marks. He'll go by Cole Duncan down the back. He'll pick up the number 2 position. Then we've got Blaine Heimbach on the inside with the number 12 down the front straightaway. Cole Duncan is third, Blaine Heimbach fourth. Heading out of the corner and down the back straightaway, Fast Freddie Rahmer. Rahmer coming from 12th to finish second Friday night at Williams Grove without the benefit of a caution flag. He's working the bottom lane. Working out of the corner and down the back straightaway now, Gerard McIntyre Jr. leading the way. Brent Marks trying to track him down. Then Cole Duncan. Then we've got Blaine Heimbach battling it out now with Fast Freddie Rahmer. Battle for the last qualifying spot. Wow. Heimbach. Whoa, we got trouble in turn 1. Car broke. That's Cole Duncan. Yellow is on. Cole Duncan breaking the back axle the way it looks. You could hear the sound as he went by the front straightaway here heading into turn 1. Cole Duncan with a big loud crack And the back end braking. You can see the left rear wheel just hanging there. Yellow lights on, 3 laps in the record book. Brent Marks, Blaine Heimbach, Fast Freddy, here they come. Rahmer trying to get a run on the outside of Heimbach. Brent Marks pulling the slide job. Marks going by McIntyre. He'll return the favor down the back straightaway into turn 3. Can't pull it off. Brent Marks got the lead. McIntyre up in the marbles. Heimbach and Rahmer coming up. Heimbach and Rahmer both go by Gerard McIntyre. McIntyre tried to get the lead back, and he went from first back to fourth. And it remains Fast Freddy battling it out with Blaine Heimbach. Halfway home. Brent Marks running very well. 2-time Lincoln Speedway winner. Rahmer now using the outside lane, and he'll move around the number 12 of Blaine Heimbach. Then McIntyre heading down the back straightaway. And the 1080 of Jordan Mackison. Up front, Brent Marks comfortably out ahead of the field. Brent Marks has the lead down the back straightaway. Rahmer now in second, Heimbach third, McIntyre is fourth. Mackison is in fifth, a battle for sixth between Matt Bolin and Will Rose. Comfortable lead right now for Brent Marks. Brent, a 2-time Lincoln winner this season, taking the 2-lap signal. Right behind him in second is Fast Freddy, who started this race in the back. Turn 4, we got a spinner. Yellow is on. Yellow is out, turn 4. Two laps to go. Green, white checker coming up. Brent Marks away on the lead. Rahmer on the bottom. Here comes Blaine Heimbach down the back straightaway. Heimbach unable to pull off the move, but Rahmer going to the inside now, battling for the lead. White flag, 1 to go. Rahmer on the bottom and Brent Marks on the outside. Working out of the turn and down the back straightaway. Brent Marks now pulling away from Rahmer. Final lap. Checkered flag will be waving for Brent Marks, your winner. Rahmer will get second. Heimbach will get third. McIntyre fourth. Mackison and Will Rose. We're ready. Look him over. Whoever your favorite is, we hope he does well. If you don't have one, pick one out and root real hard, because that's what you came for tonight, to see some sprint car racing here at SSP on the high banks of Susquehanna Speedway Park. Caution lights are going out around the speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for joining us. The first of 6 sprint car races in 2013 at Susquehanna Speedway Park. Motoring down the back straightaway, ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts because the moment of truth has arrived. It is feature event time. The sprint cars are ready to go racing. Watch them now. They're ready to rumble. Motoring into the the corner. Mark Smith will grab the early lead. Fast Freddy dropping back to the number 2 spot as they work their way down the back straightaway. Heading into the turn for lap number 1. Mark Smith took the inside. He's got the lead. Rahmer, DeWeese, then Brent Marks down the front straightaway. Some high, some low, 3 wide. Further back, Donnie Kreitz on the bottom, battling with Tony Stewart and Adam Wilt down the back straightaway. Here comes the battle for second spot out of the corner. It will be Rahmer keeping DeWeese at bay. Brent Marks, then Ryan Smith and Logan Schuhart. Heading through the corner and down the back straightaway. Schuhart on the outside of Ryan Smith gets him down the back. Alan Crimes next in line. Working off the corner, Mark Smith leads the way down the front straightaway. Rahmer running second, DeWeese is third. Hot and heavy action deep in the pack. Adam Wilt, Ryan Wilson, Gerard McIntyre, and Mackison. Meanwhile, Brent Marks getting a spot as he works by in turn number 3. Rahmer battling with DeWeese, holds him off. Brent Marks going by Logan Schuhart. Lap traffic coming up. We got a yellow, turn 4. Billy Dietrich in the 8, facing the wrong direction. Yellow lights are on. Down. Here they come back to green. Motoring into the turn, Rahmer on the outside, Mark Smith on the bottom. Down the back straightaway, Mark Smith will maintain the lead. Yellow, turn 4. Car in trouble. The 2A down here in the turn. Yellow is on. Todd Allen in the 2A, bringing out the yellow. Here's the green. Rahmer again to the outside lane on the restart. Here comes Brent Marks outside of DeWeese. Neither driver can make their move down the back straightaway. Rahmer now switching to the bottom, and Mark Smith on the outside lane down the front straightaway. Ryan Smith, Brent Marks, and Logan Schuhart in a 3-car battle for position. 3 wide down in turn 1. Down the back straightaway, Ryan Smith on the inside, getting by Schuhart and getting by Brent Marks. Marks almost had third, now back to 6th. Smith, Schuhart, Marks, Alan Crimes, then the 69 of Donnie Kreitz. Kreitz now battling Alan Crimes into the corner along with Brent Marks. Further back, we got Tony Stewart now battling the 12 of Blaine Heimbach. Meanwhile, Mark Smith continuing to lead the way. Mark Smith leading the way, was just about to lap traffic the last time when the caution lights winked on. He has a pretty good lead right now. Heading into the corner, Mark Smith working out of the turn down the front straightaway. Rahmer not far behind. Then DeWeese, Schuhart now 4, Marks 5, repassing Ryan Smith. 6th, 7th is Alan Crimes. Donnie Kreitz now up to 8th. Working down the front straightaway, lap traffic for the leader as they head into the corner. Mark Smith on the outside lane, the lap cars on the bottom as they head down the back straightaway. Rahmer trying to keep pace with Mark Smith through lap traffic. Working out of the turn, lap number 10 down the front straightaway. Smith going around the lap car, now tucking in. Down the back straightaway, Fast Freddy trying the outside, trying to stay with Mark Smith. Smith running the outside in 3 and 4 in the low groove in 1 and 2. Down the front straightaway. Smith, Rahmer, DeWeese, Schuhart, and now Brent Marks getting the car wound up again, moving back in. 3 wide. In lap traffic, Schuhart trying to get by Lance DeWeese. Working off the corner, Mark Smith and Rahmer down the front. DeWeese, Schuhart, and Brent Marks all together. Heavy lap traffic. Mark Smith on the bottom right now, down the back straightaway. Logan Schuhart again, trying to get by the inside of Lance DeWeese. Working out of the turn, halfway signal this time. Heavy traffic for the leader. Schuhart now battling it out with Brent Marks into the turn. Marks, Schuhart almost had DeWeese. Now Brent Marks on the outside of Schuhart. Down the back straightaway. Mark Smith with heavy lap traffic coming up as they work 3 and 4. Into the second half of our feature down the front straightaway. Mark Smith, Rahmer, Deweese, Brent Marks, Schuhart. Here comes Kreitz, Donnie Kreitz. While we were watching the action in the front, moved by teammate Ryan Smith. 3 wide lap traffic down the back straightaway. Mark Smith the leader, going 3 wide through the lap cars. Off of turn number 4. Now 2 lap cars between the lead duo. Smith leading Rahmer. Brent Marks on the outside. He'll go around Schuhart, now going around Lance Deweese. Brent Marks making the outside work. Mark Smith with more lap traffic. Rahmer now will feel the heat from Brent Marks. Kreitz now moving by Deweese out of 4 after getting Schuhart the last time around. Donnie Kreitz got Schuhart, then he got Deweese. Now moving in on Brent Marks, who's also moving up. Marks on the outside, Kreitz on the bottom, moving in on Rahmer. Mark Smith down the front straightaway. More lap traffic into the turn. Mark Smith running the bottom and maintaining the lead through lap traffic. Rahmer not that far behind. Kreitz now losing Brent Marks in lap traffic. Mark Smith down the front straightaway. Rahmer looks like he's closing. As long as the lap cars aren't in his way, Smith runs the bottom lane, and Rahmer's trying to keep pace with him. Kreitz now clearing the lap cars, moving back in on Brent Marks. Marks 3, Kreitz is 4. Down the front straightaway, Brent Marks is 3rd. Turn 1, we got a car spinning, yellow lights are on, yellow is on. Nine banks of SSP. Motoring into the turn, 3-car battle under a blanket. Rahmer on the outside of Smith. Drag race down the back straightaway. Fast Freddy will take the lead. Smith back to the bottom, 5-lap signal. Rahmer, Smith off the corner. Here comes Kreitz. Inside of Brent Marks down the front straightaway. Kreitz and Marks battling Mark Smith into the turn. On the outside, Logan Schuhart down the back straightaway. All sorts of great racing. Schuhart and Smith. Kreitz now inside of Brent Marks. He'll go to 3rd. Kreitz on the bottom now battling with Mark Smith. Rahmer beginning to pull away down the front straightaway. Fast Freddy on the inside lane. Here comes Schuhart on the outside. He'll repass Ryan Smith. Moving in on Brent Marks down the back straightaway. Kreitz now battling Mark Smith. Meanwhile, Rahmer opening up daylight as the leader. Kreitz on the bottom lane, side by side with Mark Smith. He goes to 2nd. Donnie Kreitz is 2nd, but he's a good distance behind Rahmer. Rahmer able to pull away. Laps are winding down. Only a caution would help Donnie Kreitz now. Rahmer is long gone. 2 to go. Rahmer leading, Kreitz is in 2nd. Brent Marks 3rd. Mark Smith now back to 4th. Mark Smith battling with Schuhart and Donnie Kreitz. Here comes the white flag. 1 lap to go for Fast Freddy Rahmer. Donnie Kreitz is 2nd. Brent Marks is 3rd. Schuhart around Mark Smith and around Ryan Smith. Down the back straightaway for the final lap. Sprint Car Summer Classic 2013. Heading out of the corner to take the victory, Fast Freddy Rahmer. Runner-up is Kreitz, followed by Brent Marks, Logan Schuhart, Mark Smith. New team for the 2013 season. And wow, He has come to life, the rejuvenated veteran out of Salfordville, Pennsylvania. All right, he can hear you. Fast Freddie Rahmer. Fred, congratulations. I'll tell you what, you got quite a race car and quite a race team here to start off the 2013 season.
Yeah, Rob gave us a great car. Moon told me back there, he said, you won't be no good till about the last 10 laps, but we were starting up front, so just lucky. Always worried about Donnie. I seen he ended up second, but got lucky on the restart and just glad to win. You know, Don-On engines and the VRP shocks and the Triple X cars. I obviously, the Hoosier tires have knocked about 20 years off my lifespan right there, just making me that much younger feeling. So had the car good in the heat, had a lot of fun there, and had the car good tonight, and already won more races than last year. It's just really good to be around people that believe in you.
Tell us, Fred, started on the pole right off the get-go. You lost the lead, but you never lost him. You stayed right with him through that long green stretch.
Yeah, and I told Moon before the race, I said, if we lose the lead, don't panic. I said, because I think we'll have something for him at the end. And I was moving all over and trying some wild lines, trying to get a run down off the hill off of 2 there. But I absolutely love racing here, and this used to be the best track in the area, and it was good for me tonight. And just thank everybody for coming out, and thank Rob for a great ride, and couldn't be happier.
That's for sure. And one other thing, when you were chasing Mark and all that lap traffic, even though you started up front, you passed a lot of cars out there tonight.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's always fun racing here, and had a lot of fun.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right, Fred Rahmer. And the ever dangerous Pat Cannon, usually here for a 358 feature, not here tonight, so we'll have a wide open field for a shot at the 358 victory tonight. Alrighty, we are ready to go. Ryan Wilson in row number 1, along with Chris Esch, the youngster and the veteran. Watch him go. Final event of the night, Sprint Car Spring Classic 2013. Here they come. Motoring into the turn, 20-lap feature is underway. Working out of the corner down the back, Ryan Wilson. Pole starter outguns Chris Esch into the turn. Esch will take the outside lane, working out of the corner. Wilson will lead lap number 1. West Hafer running in third, and then we've got Austin Hogue. There comes Kevin Nouse to the outside. 3-car battle. They were briefly 3 wide down the back straightaway. Kevin Nouse picking up 2 spots as he works the outside lane, taking over the number 3 position. Kevin Nouse now up to 3rd spot. West Hafer back to 4th. Austin Hogue 5th. Down the back straightaway, Teddy Thomas battling out with Eric Tomasek. Turn 1. Yellow lights are on. Turn 1, we got a car facing the wrong way. Yellow lights are on. Here they come. Motoring into the turn, Kevin Nouse on the outside lane. He's got up to 2nd spot now. Heading down the back straightaway, Kevin Nouse sweeping to the outside lane, trying to get the lead from Ryan Wilson down the front. Esch now back to 3rd. Austin Hogue moving by West Hafer. He'll take over 4th. Austin Hogue going by Rodney West Hafer down the backstretch. Yellow in turn 1. We got 2 cars in trouble. 3 cars in trouble. 3 cars in trouble. Yellow lights are on. Caution lights with 3 laps on the board. Coming to the cone and we'll get the green. Kevin House going to the outside lane on Ryan Wilson. Can't get him. Here comes Austin Hogue. 52 down the back. He'll go to third. We've got problems in the second corner again. Yellow is out. The 18 of Niall Burks. Something broke in the front end of the 18, Niall Burks. Yellow is out. We'll have a complete restart. Motoring into the turn, Austin Hogue this time pulls the bottom lane on Chris Esch. How about Austin Hogue? What a slick move outside last time. This time he went to the bottom. Meanwhile, Kevin Now's trying the outside to grab the lead in 1 and 2. Couldn't do it, can't do it in 3 and 4. Eric Tomasek up the 6th spot now. He works the outside of Rodney Westhafer. Now, after trying the outside, drops to the bottom lane, losing ground on the leader, and here comes Austin Hogue. Austin, the opening night winner at Trailway, and the winner this past Friday evening at the Williams Grove Speedway. Here comes Tyler Ross further back in the top 5 with car number 5. Tyler Ross battling Eric Tomasek. They are racing in 6th and 7th. Teddy Thomas behind them, then Dale Hammaker and Nicky Young. Working out of the corner, leading the way is Ryan Wilson. Austin Hogue putting the pressure on Kevin Nouse in the turn number 1. Austin Hogue right in the middle of the racetrack, heading down the back straightaway. Had a wheel alongside of Kevin Nouse, couldn't pull off the move. Now working through the corner. He'll try the bottom, no room that time. Tomasek still trying the outside as he battles to gain a spot on Rodney Westhafer and try not to lose the spot to Tyler Ross. Austin Hogue, the 52, still putting the pressure on second place. Kevin Nouse with Ryan Wilson leading the way. Austin Hogue again in the middle lane in 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Westhafer, Tomasek still battling with Tyler Ross. Here comes Ryan Wilson, the leader. Still a 2-car duel for the number 2 position. Austin Hogue again running the middle lane through the corner with Nouse on the bottom. Coming up for the halfway signal this time. Lap traffic will soon be coming up for the leader. Halfway home. Austin Hogue, flat tire. Right rear tire down on the 52. Yellow is out. Challenged by Kevin Nouse for the restart. Nouse trying the outside lane into the corner. Here comes Tomasek on the outside. Eric Tomasek down the back battling again with Tyler Ross and Rodney Westhafer. 3 wide battle in turn 3. Down the front straightaway, Ryan Wilson pulling away. Tomasek still running the outside lane as they work through the corner. Austin Hogue, something not right. He may be heading in. Meanwhile, Tomasek still battling Rodney Westhafer out of the corner. Austin Hogue's going to go to the pit area, to the infield, out of the event after such a great run early on. Tomasek on the outside, still battling with Westhafer down the back, followed by Ross Thomas, Hammaker, and Nicky Young. Ryan Wilson in the number 29, maintaining the lead. The AB Landscape Construction, Through It All Body Shop, Pork Be Inspired, number 29 out of Maytown. Ryan Wilson now extending his lead. Now second, Esch third, Westhafer 4. Fifth is Tomasek still on the outside. Ross 6th, Thomas 7th, Hammaker 8th, Young 9th, and Cunningham is in the 10th position. 5 laps to go down the front straightaway for Ryan Wilson. Wilson maintaining the lead, heading down the back straightaway. He'll be reaching some lap traffic. The last time he just about reached lap traffic, the yellow lights came on and cleared the racetrack. No one is very close, unlike the 410 feature when Smith was in lap traffic and Rahmer was on his back bumper through some heavy traffic. Ryan Wilson has no one anywhere near him. Lap traffic coming up down the front straightaway for the leader. Inside the final 5, Ryan Wilson maintaining the lead. Now a half a straightaway behind in second. Tomasek still battling West Hafer and Tyler Ross for a top 5 spot. 2 lap signal. Ryan Wilson, 2 laps to go. Heading down the back into the third turn with lap traffic. Tyler Ross now moving by Tomasek. Ryan Wilson with lap traffic, 1 lap remaining. And here comes Naus. Naus was way behind Ryan Wilson. Wilson can't get by the lap car. Down the back straightaway. Kevin Naus coming out of nowhere. Naus moving in on Wilson. Wilson stuck behind the lap car. Stand by, scores down to the wire. Checkered flag. Ryan Wilson by 3 car lengths over Kevin Naus. Chris Esch, Rodney Westhafer, Tyler Ross. Well, this young man's been making some noise. Last year he started, and not only running 358s, getting some 410 experience in. The more laps, the better for a young driver. The Through It All Body Shop, AB Landscape Construction, number 29. Won a race at Williams Grove last year, a race at Lincoln. Already a Lincoln winner this year. All right, you can hear you, Ryan Wilson. Young man, congratulations on a job well done tonight. You had a good starting spot, but it was not very easy.
No, grateful that my dad drew a 1 when we had redraw, and good thing we started up front in the heat race to be able to have the chance to actually do the draw. But yeah, I thought I was going to lose it. I don't know what lap cars think when they see the move over flag, they don't move over, and then I get chopped when I'm underneath them. And I wasn't real happy with the 47 car. He knows who I'm talking about. When you got a leader that's trying to race you, don't race the leader. Get out of the way, and like, don't get out of the way, but just, you know, respect them and don't chop them.
You know, I don't know if you knew it or not, but because of that, your over half a straightaway lead was down to 3 car lengths at the finish line.
Oh, I heard him. I heard him, and then when we blew into 1, I saw Naus poke underneath me. I was like, holy crap, that got a lot closer than I wanted it to be. But no, this is awesome. I've only ever raced here like 4 or 5 times, and we got a win here now, and I always struggled here. I got to thank my sponsors, Through It All Body Shop, Pork Be Inspired, we only have it on the car, Dentec, Susquehanna Mechanical, E-Town Beverage, AB Landscaping, Ryder Racing Engines, Kaiser Wheels, CSI Shocks. This Ryder Racing Engine's unbelievable. It's great. My guys, Matt, Sam, Terry, couldn't be here, Chad, Jason. I had Jared and Josh and his dad help me tonight. My Aunt Marcy's here. It's awesome. I'm glad I got a win.
You know, last year you really started to come on. You got to win at the Grove. You got to win at Lincoln. You're doing double duty some nights. It seems like the more laps, the better, and things are really coming together for you.
Yeah, more laps, the better, but I'm telling you what, we raced 5 times this weekend, and I'm wore out. I am ready for a break and just lay in bed all day long. Thank you. But you know, it's the more laps I get, the better I am, the better we're going to get as a team, and just keep striving away at it.
Yeah, it seems that way because now you've won at 3 different racetracks.
Yeah, well, 4 because we won at Port Royal as well. So, but it's awesome to have 2 wins so early into the year. But I need to get a win with my 410 and keep plugging away at that because it's got me frustrated.
Enjoy it. Good job.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, Ryan Wilson, he's your winner.